Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway and getting to start, Brad Vera.
Well, a very solid.
Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Miguel Rosado.
3-3. Out. You're out. 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 You're out. 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 You're out. Out. Out.
Ben Haney, the next to hit. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Still tied at 0, last of the third. That's down and in.
1-1.
And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. That one the other way. Hurst fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Now batting, third.
So digging in, Ben Haney. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Haney goes 6'1", only 18 years old, and he was born in Canada. And that one is lifted in the air. Dolan squeezes it, and that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. All right.
You're out. 3. Out. First base. 3. Out. Out. 3. You're out.
And here is Ben Haney.
Ball 1.
One out, base is empty. Next one misses, and now 2-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brown hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Good hard fast.
Now.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, Robert Elmore. And that's outside. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2.
2-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it remains 2-2.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Slider misses outside.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Score at 5-3 for the second out with the third baseman shifted over there. So last chance for the Mariners. Angel Sierra digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Frank Jimenez.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Clay Pearson. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. The changeup missing, and that is ball one. Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, second baseman, number 37.
Next to hit, Brian Rodriguez. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Snap throw to first. Pearson back on a dive. Man at first, one away. And that's off. the inside edge. And the count 2-1. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Up and in. 3-2 now. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Runner on the move. Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it across. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at-bat. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often. We go to the bottom of the now up for St. Louis, Raul de los Santos. Jimenez.
I was good. I'll do what I want.
On the corner for a strike.
Man, I mean,
I told you I'm always all over the place.
Presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In there at the knees. 0-2
I fucked up not too long ago. Took it down.
Liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Yeah, 250 for me as well.
And up next for St. Louis, Darryl.
You're out. 3.
So one out, nobody on. Jason Gill up now for the Mets. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember
what
this
team
trip around
records?
the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. He got on plane with that high fastball, but look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
All right, I'll see what you need.
Ken Sims up now for the Mets. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. Guevara, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a splitter, and he works in a changeup. And another ball, Matthew Ross behind the plate.
You don't mean like the season record, because the season just started.
Side effectively, love being on the mound with Ross.
Gotta mean something else.
If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there.
Batting.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. Ball four.
So bases all loaded up. Ibanez now at the
Pull
plate.
up on my iPad.
Opportunity right here. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Gomes at third. Johnson over at second. Little over at first with one away. Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Oh, the red.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Right through there.
I think it was the red.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Yeah, they had 3 home runs in a row.
Here in the last half of the third.
They scored like, it was 2-1 and it ended up being like 8 or 9-1.
And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around.
Well, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed, it's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They try to check the swing, just couldn't
Oh,
do
you
it.
2 played today? Hell yeah.
Murillo in the box now. Take strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Back here in Queen. And that one fouled off.
See if the Cards will score 9 on it and see if it ends up the same.
And that drops in for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Out towards right center field. Murillo on the move. One down.
I think they won big yesterday before that.
Ranging back into the outfield, there's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Brian. First and second, 1 out. De Los Santos will hit next. There's a strike at the knees.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. That's out number 2.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush.
Back here at Citi Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jason Gill. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
De Los Santos makes the play.
Yeah, they come and go.
Clay Pearson, the next to hit, 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hell, you trying
Really
to throw
nice
that
job
shit?
staying in the middle with his approach. He didn't try to.
About me to air for no reason.
Here's the left fielder, Raul De Los Santos. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And 1-2.
Yeah, I'd have to start a whole new one. I think. I don't think you can import the people. Import players.
That one missed. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Headed towards
Yeah, the only way you can import players on like the actual roster.
And that is a foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Well, we go bottom 6. Now up for St. Louis, Clay Pearson.
Because this one's over.
And ball one to the right fielder.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. One runs in. Here comes the throw.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Barry Myers takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Rodriguez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Yeah, he walked 2
Runners
people.
at the corners, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a
The
challenge pitch
rookie.
coming.
Barry Myers.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
2 on, 1 out. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Now, big strikeout right there.
Yeah, I was saying that. I was saying that before.
Controversial with the call. I think he
They
got a
scored
little
9 on
favor
this,
the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
That was definitely a strike.
Now a chance for Charles Noble. And that one way outside. And that's ball 1. And foul ball. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Moving in the bullpen, Ramon Lantigua up and loosening in the pen.
Why, he's playing golf or something.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Mets 2.
Yeah, the Mets got 2 hits and they were both home runs.
As we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Guevara back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one missing low. Misses off the inside. 3 and 1 back.
He never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout on their heels.
Sims in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
They're swinging at everything.
Just anxious right there, and understandably
I don't think so. Not on the
plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold
it's
up
on
your swing.
26. Not sure.
Random stands in now and watches strike 1. Here's your 1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
And a pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Random broke it up.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes.
Yeah, because on the 26th show they have ABO.
Balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Yeah, it ended on a Joe Random too.
And he's going to make a change. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Brian.
Yeah, this is what the league started with. So these guys.
Nelson on for his major league debut and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league.
You would think 9 years into it though they would have a lot of batters.
There's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
I would have thought after 5 or 6 years they'd have had enough.
Wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2 outs. And a count 1-2.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Smash to the left side. And that is the inning. And the Redbirds bullpen comes through. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Mets 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ramon Lantigua.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Nah, they fuck up all the time.
Well, one-run game. Now the left fielder, Rahul De Los Santos. There's a strike. Lantigua measures 6 feet.
Like I tried doing the NBA thing like this, and
and he's a native of Colombia.
The Suns every year they get rid of all their players. I don't know what, like it's like a glitch or something.
Foul ball.
Like I'll have control of all the teams, but I'll put everything on automatic for every one of them. And every team does their thing, but the Phoenix Suns, bro, them motherfuckers, they'll get rid of all their players, and they'll start the season with 4 players. I'll be like, what the hell are y'all doing?
Got him looking, and that's the first out.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral his...
And we're back, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Ernesto Calderon. Right through there for a strike. Fly ball to right. No trouble here.
Yeah.
Away for the out. Put up one down.
Number 50.
So up next, Patrick Johnson. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
And I ran into a glitch on 2K, man. I had the 2 best rookies got their whole year deleted.
That is strike 2.
They took away all their awards, all their stats, like everything. So I just quit it. I was like,
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things
like that's too much to keep up with.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Yeah, they made like it was just all rookies, so they made all NBA first team. The dude that won a rookie of the year, like they just took all the they said they haven't played a game at all.
That's a strikeout.
But if you go to the record books and shit, they're in there.
That people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. You can see why. It's not a loop
I was just
slow
like,
curve. He throws it hard and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
I guess that's what happens when you take all the players that are supposed to be in there and you just take them all out. Like, I figured that would fuck some shit up. Like,
and a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two out, space is empty.
yeah, I don't know why they're swinging like that. Crazy.
Check swing.
They almost did it again.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Very solid.
Maybe he just got good movement. It's breaking 70.
So far here in the 8th, holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That was.
You don't think he said throw a strike? So there was they can't get through the batter like that. He throwing more strikes than he throwing balls. He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balls. Besides that one that they struck out on.
An easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
Yeah, I noticed that
That's
too.
not what that pitch was.
Seems like he's pretty good. He's been doing it for a couple innings.
In the dirt, and the count's even at 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2 on the way. Line drive. De Los Santos brings it in for the 3rd out. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot. Rich.
Here we go with the big old inning.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Pearson getting ready to
see if they can get the 9.
Chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Upstairs. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first.
I didn't notice it.
He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean,
Put on a
this is
foul ball or
great
something.
spot for a hitter to be in.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-0. There's a strike.
Cause they be hitting the first base and third base coaches too, like, but them motherfuckers don't budge. They'll get hit with a 100-mile-an-hour ball and just do nothing.
Towards left field. Nabs it. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead in the 9th.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Over to first, and he's safe.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Curve in the dirt. Baxter at first, 1 gone. That's a strike.
Oh yeah, there's 2 of them in here. You got him, and then there's one in
looks like a fastball out of hand, and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-1.
They both won an MVP as well.
Runner takes off. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Randall makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Ain't it?
So now it's the 4.
I think Rodriguez got one. Yeah, he got MVP.
Full hitter Charles Noble.
What, 3 out? No.
Up the middle. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip.
They had a single and then a single first, third, and then fly out. And then he flew out.
First and second, 2 outs. De Los Santos now at the plate. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees.
Oh yeah, if he threw it away, yeah.
Drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Good eye right there.
Come on, Los Santos.
Popped up.
What the hell?
Gaspar. And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the bottom of
Looks
inning
like it's
number
gonna be
9.
4-2.
4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Mets 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer.
Man, this league got closers for days.
Julian Medina. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. Ibanez leading things off and takes a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just
Yeah, we're in 2034.
of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Yeah, the first year I started counting, it was
Ground ball right
26.
side. Steps on first for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
He's 2 outs away. Murillo digs in now. Inside. And it's 1-0.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Swing and a miss.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance
Because
run
the
at the top
first-
of the 9th means. I mean, just
The
such a
first
big
5 World
difference
Series
mentally
were
when you're chasing
2
2 runs
teams.
instead of 1.
And it kicks off the base.
The
And
Marlins
bring
and
their
the
tying
Athletics.
Run to the plate. Next is the designated
Now batting,
hitter,
number
Jason
20.
Gill. He's already homered here in this one. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Back-to-back singles, just a solid swing right there. Caught it out fine and ripped it into the outfield with a base hit. Those always feel great. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
1-0.
In the dirt. Well
He's actually
done
really
behind the
good.
dish. Try.
He's got a 3 ERA, but he's had some years.
Keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. 2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss.
Belly just threw that fast.
I got faith in him.
And if you're not looking up at that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
He's gonna strike this guy out.
That one not close. And a count now even up.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
That one misses.
Hey,
And now it's 3-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got
there.
him looking. And they're down to their last out.
Just locked him up right there for the 2nd out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
So last chance for the Mets. So up next.
I was taking
Joe
out.
Random. First pitch, and he just misses.
I'm taking him out. Well, they got right here. 46, 36, 50. Like Lopez.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Ivan Lopez.
And this is the big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
2 on, 2 outs. And another ball. On the ground, Baxter. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
I would have hoped there. I was hoping to get the 9. All right, what kind of record did you want to see? You talking about like these records, or you see my Texas Rangers? They're terrible. Every time they get a good player, they just trade him away. Standing just started, like really like a couple games in. But these are like the really good teams. The Marlins are like one of the top teams. Cubs, Brewers. I want to say the only they're iffy. They can win it all. They can. I think the Giants are the only other good ones. They've been to 4 World Series. Then the Orioles on this side. Yankees just got good the last few years. Cleveland's been good. The A's been dominant. So those would be all the best teams. Yeah, the Yankees just got going. They won the World Series a few years ago. The Reds and the Rockies.
Well, Singy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate. A major.
It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Colorado Rockies. Just about set to go. And pitching in this game.
Neither one of these teams got rookies, though. So we'll probably just watch Harrington.
One down. Todd Harrington, the next to hit for the Reds.
Oh, you got the Rockies in this one? There, down 1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a pitch.
Yeah, the Reds are iffy as fuck on this game. They don't do nothing. Like, they'll fall apart.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Oh.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
The Rockies had more success than the Reds, though. I think the Rockies got a World Series.
Elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now, Mario Samuels.
Number 36.
0-1.
No ball. One strike.
And a foul ball.
Somebody go watch Harry. What do you mean it looks goofy? Let's see the ones with like the handlebar mustaches.
The plate, Todd Harrington. Struck out swinging his first time. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Carnes makes the play, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits.
I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever tried it though.
Gomez
might try it.
to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. That one ripped.
Yeah, graphics ain't everything.
This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball.
14 game hit streak.
Ball 4. Take your base. You're out. 3.
Sign back out there.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, John Marlin. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Reds.
We got to bring that ERA down to 36.
Quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Yeah, but you remember they only gave up 2 runs before that 9th inning.
And so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive in the center field.
Back to the top of the order now. And now the shortstop, Freddie O'Malley. A little bit low. Slider right there.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you
Gave
think
up
you
4
see.
runs in the
And
last game.
guess wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The other way. Makes the catch for the out.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Katimer in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Marlin leads off first with 1 away. Outside low, and it's 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little
Everybody
bit. Make sure
struggles
you
when they
miss
first
up and
start,
out
though.
of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. That's towards center. Random has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. In now.
Only there are 2. You're right. One of them is strike.
Now for the Reds, Greg Riley. Outside with a breaking ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Yeah, they don't never tag off first.
Next offering is foul back. Cut on and lifted in the air. McMahon makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Denver.
Ball 4, take your base.
Now pitching.
Enrique Serna Ruiz.
This is the guy I gave up 2. Yeah, he gave up 2 home runs.
Into the game. And now the DH, Todd Harrington. That one fouled off. Serna Ruiz, 6'1" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider. Carnage takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
It'll be a little lower now. But... yeah, what's the year right there? That 1 out brought it down to 27.
And now, Mario Samuels. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. That's strike 1. 1 out.
54-27.
And that one fouled off. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Random gets under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away. 2 out. Space is empty. Hayden Odell, the next to hit. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hit in the air out to center field.
Well, he's keeping them in the ballpark.
And that is that.
He wants to bring it back up.
And
What do you get it down to? 13.5.
we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Chad McMahon. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Next to hit, P.J. Jefferson.
Yeah, I think he only got one out in that last game.
He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Yeah, that's in for a strike.
0-2. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the right fielder, Tomas Torres. Well, in their win last game.
Well, here goes the nice one.
This guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. First pitch misses.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
1-1 now. Double-barreled action in the bullpen.
He hit 2 home runs in that last game. Oh, they're saying. I only have 1.
Sean Ortiz preparing to come on if needed. Graham getting loose as well. Next pitch is downstairs. This one in the air. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Cabrera, the next to hit, takes outside. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And the count 1-1.
I don't know. Sometimes they hit some of them bad pitches.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, yeah, I wish they wouldn't swing all crazy at them pitches.
Got it. That's out number 2.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way.
Everybody chasing everything.
A little anxious.
Marlin in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Slow roller to third. Sato gets it to first, and that is that. So they make short work.
And we had 2 good innings. Got to a 7.71.
Welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 9th. So in now for Colorado, Cesar Colon. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead
there
off
was a hit matter.
No outs. Runner at first. Mark Sato will hit next. 1 for 3. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he showed really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Hit him right off root.
In for a strike, 2-1 now.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
1-run game, bottom 9. Struck him out looking.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
He's 2 out. Away. Brandon now at the plate.
Yeah, some good pitching.
Pitching for a strike. Save at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So now a pinch hitter, Greg Shirley.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Oh, use the emote.
There's a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, but got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit.
I had one guy come in, he was spamming emotes. It was just like all the random words. I'm like, what the hell?
With the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Ripped on the ground at second, and there's 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down. Make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Yeah.
Swings through that one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Corona is just 1 strike away.
Well, that's what you there, man.
And that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our...
And the Rockies just suck. Yeah, that's cool. I think this will be a quick one, though.
First pitch coming at you. Ready to go? Three. Now
Ball four, take your base. You're out.
all set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Mark Chavis. First offering, and it just misses. Franco, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a two-seamer, and he works in a changeup. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strike.
Oh, you're all good, man. Go to bed. It's all good.
He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Hank Simone steps in for the Royals.
Get you some
And it's
rest.
fouled away. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
All right, good night, man.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Right through there for a strike. That one inside, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's kind of calling a strikeout that just drives you crazy, man. As, you know, an opposite side hitter, you see that pitch coming in from that arm angle. You can tell just how far it is away, and you give up on the pitch. Well, that was clearly away as it finished off the plate, and, man, that's got to be frustrating.
Reynolds stands in now and watches strike one. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Christopher Sanchez digs in now. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No ball. One strike.
That one off the mark. Ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Bullock sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that is on to the bottom of the eighth. And the batter now, Elton Pruitt.
Now pitching for the
Righty
Dodgers,
reliever out of the pen, Josh Corbin.
number
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
It's the Miami Marlins taking on the San Francisco Giants. Just about set to go now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Johnny Coley. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stout.
Three.
Ball four, take the base.
One down. And now, Amauri Chacon. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Chacon batting sixth in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. And a foul ball. That one misses. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Two on, one out. Chacon getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that's a fair ball. Tying run is in to score from second. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Runners. Amauri Chacon, the next Giant to hit. The switch hitter batting right. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That's the first changeup we've seen today, and a perfect. Man at second with one away. And up next for the Giants, Russ Rooney, 1 for 2. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Hey.
Perez, the runner at second with one away.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball and it was effective. And the batter now, Diego Lerma. And first offering is fouled off. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Dominic sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 29.
Back here at Oracle Park, and now it's going to be Miguel Gil. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. And that's in the dirt.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Dominic makes the play, and there's one away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Chacon stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in, looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Rob Mejia appears to be getting loose. Collins also throwing. That one
2
missed.
balls, 1 strike.
1 out, bases empty. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Jay Martinez.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
In there, and it's 0-1. One away with a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Gets a base hit, run scores. Man at first with one gone. And next is the designated hitter, Emilio Perez. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Now it's the Giants catcher, Russ Rooney.
Number 26.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Slice the other way and foul. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Lerma in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And another ball. Martinez on second. Perez at first. 2 out of the inning. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1 now. Just missed. Feliz would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And the 3-1. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Lopes ranging back. 1 run across. It bangs off the wall. The run scores from first, extending their lead. Safe at third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the day.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and
Pitching for
Rob Mejia comes on now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And here is Leo Feliz. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Lopes coming on. He's got it. And that will end the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors. Back here in San Francisco. Ready to begin the 8th.
That's ball 4. 3. You're out.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Will Smith. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey. kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. And up next for San Francisco, Steven Raimo.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like
first and second, 1 out. Chacon will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. It's 15-10. 2 on, 1 out. Martinez now at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Ball 3.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And they're all loaded up.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Emilio Perez, the next Giant to hit. Base hit, 1 run in already. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throws offline, he's safe. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout.
Pitching for Miami.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Russell
Number 35.
Collins.
And with the
Now pitching for the Giants.
Ball 4, take your base. You're out. Ball 4, take your base.
Bryant Buchanan, the next up for the Marlins. That one in there across the letters.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ripped into right center. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw to third. And he'll pull into second safely.
Now
Here comes the manager out of the
25.
Giants.
Now
On the mound
for the
now,
Giants.
Francisco Morales.
Number 6.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now it's going to be Lenny Domine.
1-0.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Avery on third. Buchanan over at second with 1 down. And a base hit into right. 1 run across. Now a long throw home. In there safely.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Steve Whitlock, the next up for the Marlins. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Whitlock needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Nice grab. There's one. He's out. Out. A double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game.
Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get underway on the hill here today, Ryan Krunikin.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And stepping in for Boston, Stephen Ishii. Inside corner, that's a strike. And we're underway in Baltimore. A little bit low, and the count is 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Just off the outside corner. And now it's filled up 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one to first, Braley. He takes it on his own. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Check out the Red Sox lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Ball 4, take the base. 3.
And into the box for
Ball 4.
Braley with 4 runs batted in his last game. Checks over to first, back safely.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
MacArthur, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. New inning getting started. So the lineup flips over. Now here is Stephen Ishii. And there's a ball. Fouled off down the right side. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Now
Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit, Ray Braley. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's down and in.
2-0.
Kicks and deals. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
It's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat.
2 outs, bases full. Chu getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. They get the force out to escape a bases loaded jam. Back now at Oriole Park.
You're out. 3 out.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Stephen Ishii. That one's in there, 0-1. And that one got a piece of him.
Take your base.
He had 2 strikes on him. And
4-4. Take your base. You're out.
so 1 out, nobody on. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ray Braley. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Braley mashed a couple of homers in his last game. Next offering is down low. 1 out, bases empty. Late with the swing there.
1-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
First base. 3 out.
Back to the top of the order, Stephen Ishii up next for the Red Sox. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw won't get there in time, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ryan Krunikin is done, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Pitching
Coming on for the Orioles, Robin Hinkle.
Well,
Here in Baltimore, bottom of the 8th at the plate, Ray Raley. Drips one to right. Fair ball.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
And now the center fielder, Jungwoo Tan. 0 for 3 in this one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Double play ball to second, and he can't come up with it. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get two. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least one.
And next for the Orioles, Richard Chu. 1 for 3.
29.
Runner on the go. Foul ball there. In the air out towards right center. Cruz. And there's 2 away. Garrett Owen, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered in this game. And next for the Red Sox, Stephen Ishii. That clips the corner.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Ball one there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
1-1.
And fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one missed. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one back. And that ball is gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now.
Now
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Jackson Odom.
Number 38.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Bennett in now, takes ball one off the plate. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Craig Hargrove, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. And that's too high. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out. 2 down, bases empty. So stepping in for Boston, Anthony Valencia. In there for strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and the inning is over. But they go deep. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Matthew Sharp. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, one-run game.
21.
Now it's the DH, Miguel Aguero. Hard ground ball, base stop. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Mike Kim.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One-run game, bottom 9. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Now batting.
He's 2 outs away. Coleman, the next to hit, known for his late inning heroics. That one hit to right. Cruz pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now
Orioles down to their final out.
38.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Cameron Getz. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox get back in the win column as they take game 3 of the series.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound now, Louis Franks.
Leading off
what do you got on him, Chris?
Three. Out. You're out. Three.
Back now in Tampa Bay. Now here is Trey Cole. Franks back to work. And that is out of play. Cole matched a homer in his last game. This one in the air. And there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Antonio punts. The next to hit takes ball one. Franks, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. Pitch misses outside. 2-1.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
One strike.
It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate
So 2 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Trey Cole. Right through there for a strike. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now here's the DH. Antonio Ponce walked his first time. And that one upstairs, ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cole off of first with 2 away. That's way outside. The count now 2-2. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back here at the ballpark,
And
let's check out the latest news from around the league.
First baseman, Devin.
So 2 away with nobody on. Trey Cole, the next Pirate to hit. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Slow roller up the middle. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. 3 up. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the.
That's ball 4.
Now pitching for the Rays. Number 44. Pablo
at the plate for Pittsburgh,
Portillo.
Antonio Ponce. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, these Pirates being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Joe.
Here's the third baseman, Joe Random, 1 for 2. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
One out, base is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. That's outside, and it's 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. The throw to first.
He's out.
And 2 away to start the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Random up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. 2 outs, base is empty. Gets the outside corner with that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rays 4 and the Pirates. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the Sanchez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Ball 2.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Ripped, but it curls foul. That one misses, so a leadoff walk, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Alfonso at the plate and takes high there.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Digging in, Charlie Hollander. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
That's inside, and the count is 1-2.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Eddie Caballero. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Dennis Singh. He's already homered here in this one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Next offering is outside. Sanchez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one in the dirt. Tying run at the plate. Runner on the move. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Really important at bat coming up now.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Freehand will hit next. That clips the corner.
No ball. 1 strike.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Fair ball. The run scores from third, and they hold the tying run at third with 2 outs.
Picks himself up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And fouled off.
Well, they're applying pressure. Quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one man to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
And a count 1-2. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And now 2-2.
2 balls. 2 strikes. Full count.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. That's hard hit on the line. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 men left stranded, but they... And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Kurt Wilburn.
Now pitching for
Douglas on the pitch here.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Throws to second, and he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Random now at the plate, 1 for 3. That missed inside, and that is ball 1. And that one upstairs. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The tying run at the plate. Swing, and he popped it up. Hernandez. And it's caught for the out. Joe Brandon, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 with. Two strikeouts and a ground out. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Langston pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Last chance now for the Pirates. Winston Sanchez, the next Pirate to hit. Way inside.
High. 1-1.
Tying run at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. The Pirates down to their final strike. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. You know, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
And now Pablo Alfonso.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. Through a walk.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Comebacker to the mound. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rays strand the tying run on base to win.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind.